Are you addicted to live shopping on platforms like Whatnot, Poshmark, and even maybe eBay? We're gonna find out today if you actually have an addiction or if the websites are tricking you into spending more money than you may even realize. Yeah, welcome back into the channel, you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm recording this on June 25th. It may go up on the 26th. But I want to talk about something I've covered only one time in the past and only for a quick second, and it is addiction to live shopping. And this is a big, big issue. I've been following it on social media and Reddit for the last probably 60 to 90 days. And it is out of control. Not just the addiction to the live shopping, what these platforms allow that get you addicted, and the things they do to keep bringing you back. So 3 topics. Let's talk about the first one, which is addiction. So I am not somebody that has an addictive personality. This is a tough subject for me because I don't gamble, I don't smoke, I have never done any illegal drug in my entire life. I've never been high except for maybe the dentist trip when I had really strong pain medicine once. And my drinking is simply like socially with friends or neighbors where we do like bourbon tasting or wine tasting or go out for someone's birthday, things of that nature. I don't sit at home on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday night drinking 12 packs and 24 packs. So this is something that's kind of out of my realm of understanding to a point, but I get it. So let me show you guys the very first topic I want to talk about. This is a Reddit Whatnot app post. So this is on Reddit, and these are popping up every single day. It is scary. This lady says, I need help. My husband is addicted to the app. She's talking about Whatnot and has spent over $8,000 in a single month. $8,000, you guys. He knows he's addicted. He's ashamed and wants to stop, but every time he gets upset or is bored, he finds a way to get back on the app. That's sort of normal behavior because people that drink or do drugs or even eating is a bad addiction that a lot of people get into. It's typically because they're depressed, they're bored, they got more time on their hands, something's not going well. Not always, but that's a lot of the reasons that those things happen, or at least why they start. He has tried deleting the app so many times and deleting his account, but he always finds a way back. How do I help him? Are there ways to get him banned so he can't go on the app again? This poor lady wants her husband banned from Whatnot so he can't go back on the app, and probably rightfully so, because if he spent $8,000 in a month, unless they have a significant income, $8,000 a month is almost 100 grand a year. That is terrifying. 6 figures if he did this month after month. I don't have the app or know too much about it, so apologies if my questions seem silly. Not silly at all to this person, Steffi Katz, that posted this on Whatnot, or on Reddit about the Whatnot app. This is an addiction like anything else that we just talked about. Drinking, smoking, drugs, eating, all of these things are addictions, and they can grip you. And spending money is a known addiction. It's called retail therapy, retail shopping, and people get in trouble with this because it gives you a dopamine hit. It gives you that release from your brain that says, yay, right? You go buy a nice new purse for $500 or $1,000. You go buy a new pair of shoes for $200. Buy a new watch for $1,000 or $5,000. And all of a sudden you feel really good about yourself. But it's only for a little while, right? Like that only lasts so long. Buying a nice new purse or a watch, it may last a couple weeks, it may last a couple months. It's not gonna last forever. And you're gonna need that hit, that rush of adrenaline, that hit of dopamine again. And so when you're buying little items like $20, $30, $40 items, those aren't gonna last as long. And that's probably where a lot of people rack up the bill. They don't even understand, hey, you just bought a couple of items, they were 20 bucks, 30 bucks, you spent $80. You did it again tomorrow night, and all of a sudden by the end of the weekend, you've spent $200, $300. By the end of the week, you've spent $600, $700, and it just adds up, right? Like it's terrifying. And addiction, point number 1 to this video is that addiction is scary, and that if you have an addiction, please get help. Don't go on there and shop anymore. This person said that he deleted the app, and what else did he do? He deleted his account. So deleting the app doesn't do anything, right? Like all you gotta do is click the button and re-download it and sign in. Like what good is that gonna do to stop you from being addicted, right? That's like saying you took a bottle of alcohol and locked it in the liquor cabinet, but you have the key to it right in the drawer. So all you got to do is go in the drawer, unlock it, and get the liquor out of the liquor cabinet. That's not going to stop your alcohol addiction, right? Deleting the app does nothing. Now, deleting your account that is another step. I don't know Whatnot's policy. Like if you delete your account, can you just go back in and in 5 seconds create a new account, sign up, link your credit card, and you're back to work again in 10 minutes? If that's the case, then it's no better than the liquor cabinet with the key, because all you got to do again is just download the app and hit sign up. And I think you can sign in with Whatnot with like Google or your Apple ID or Google Android ID, and that just takes a couple minutes, right? So none of that's going to help. Her getting him banned on the account could certainly help, but I don't know how you can purposely get banned unless you go in there and start raging and being racist and bidding and not paying and doing a bunch of stuff. Like maybe that could get you banned. Not a bad idea about her, but the ultimate underlying issue here is not that she needs him to delete the account or not log back in or get banned. They need to discuss his addiction on a deeper level, a personal level, possibly with a therapist, somebody in a professional psychology field who can help him get over his addiction. You don't want to hide from addiction. I've always learned from people that are addicted that it's kind of like a child. If you tell them no, they're going to find a way to go do it. You don't want to hide from that addiction. You want to face that addiction and you want to beat that addiction. And so that's sort of step number one. So number two is what these apps do to get you back. So they constantly have sales. They have coupons. They're always sending you text messages and alerts. And that's good marketing. I can't blame apps like Poshmark and Whatnot and even eBay for wanting you to come back, because they don't make money unless you're on there buying things. And that's just marketing 101, to send you email updates, text message updates, to send you coupons, to send you 20% off all Memorial Day weekend or whatever it is. Like 4th of July is coming up. They're going to have big 4th of July sales. Featured sellers, here it is. That's just something that, again, is part of your addiction. If you are somebody who's finding yourself spending this sort of money, or even something that's above and beyond what you can handle, that you got to get help with. All the marketing and the advertising is going to continue to come. You can't stop that unless you unsubscribe. And that's steps you can take. Delete the emails, unsubscribe from them, get off the marketing list, stop going on the website. Those are all steps, but you still have to beat the underlying issue. And so now is the third point that gives me the really, really heebie-jeebies, that makes me really, really angry with a lot of these sites, especially Whatnot. Looks like Jamble's doing it. It looks like Poshmark may indeed have it happen once in a while, but it seems like Poshmark keeps kind of a tight lid on this one. Number three is allowing illegal gambling. And this happens constantly on platforms. I see it all the time. I log in there just to check things out. People doing the spinny wheel, right? If you buy a mystery box, I'll spin the wheel and you can win another prize. Guys, that's illegal. In order to win a prize on a giveaway, there has to be a no purchase requirement. There has to be no purchase necessary, like literally written out in the rules, and you have to abide by that. So if you've never seen my video on what constitutes an illegal giveaway, illegal gambling, and illegal lottery versus a sweepstakes, I'll link it down below. Please go check that video out. It's super informative. And if you watch that video and take it back to Whatnot or Jamble or Posh or any of these sites, I guarantee if you watch these giveaways, you will find that they are violating the law, federal gambling laws, on a consistent, constant basis. If somebody gives away 50 or sells 50 mystery boxes, they sell 50 mystery boxes, and they say, I'm gonna put an iPad in one of these mystery boxes, and you have to buy a box to be entered to win that iPad, that's technically gambling. And they try to get around it by saying, well, no, I'm just randomly going to be a nice person and throw an iPad in there. But you've advertised it as a giveaway. And so there are a lot of rules around that. And one of the rules is no purchase necessary. And another rule is that you have to disclose the list of winners and losers. You have to disclose the products. You have to have a record keeping. There's a whole lot of things that zero of these people are doing, especially like the Nicole Snakes and the Blazendaries and whoever else we're talking about, right? That I have been notified of allegedly. Nicole was not allegedly, we saw that, but the other people allegedly are doing these illegal giveaways. And I've seen it in black and white, color, television on my phone of these giveaways where people are like, oh, you spend this much and you'll get so many giveaway tickets and raffle tickets. It's all illegal. It's gambling. And the problem with that, back to our original point here, is that gambling fuels an addiction. There's literally a gambling addicts hotline that you can call if you are addicted to going to the casino. I live in Tampa, just south of me, and if you get on the highway out here and you start driving south, you, after about 10 minutes, will come to the signs for the Hard Rock Seminole Indians Hard Rock Cafe and Casino in Tampa. And that has 50 billboards all over I-4 and I-75 Come visit us at the casino. Come gamble, table games, sports betting, all the stuff that it has. But on every single one of those billboards is the phone number to the 1-800-GAMBLING-ADDICT number. And it says, please gamble responsibly. If you have a problem, call this number. On every single one, they're required to do that. There are laws about gambling and about giveaways. Nobody follows them. And that gambling is highly, highly addictive, especially when you're getting 2 hits of dopamine at once. You're getting the hit of dopamine of buying something and being excited that you purchased something, even maybe a mystery box, which adds to it. And then you're getting the extra hit of, oh my God, I can win a prize. Even if you don't win, you're going to go back and try to win again, which causes you to spend more money by buying more stuff. It's like a circle, right? And this is where I have a real problem with these websites and these online live shopping. If you're responsible and you have a budget and you know what you can spend and you like to go on there and buy something for yourself to treat yourself once in a while, or you make plenty of money, you're somebody who's making $10, $20, $30,000 a month and you want to go on there and spend a couple $100 on yourself every month, do your thing, right? Like you do you, boo. But if you're somebody who's living paycheck to paycheck, you're on a budget, you're tight, you don't have a lot of extra money and you find yourself going on there and just shopping over and over again, it's a real problem. Get help. Don't go to the sites. Don't follow my link. I'm going to link eBay. I don't promote any of the other sites. I don't like any of them. I hate Whatnot. We know that. I'm going to put the link to eBay's live shopping down below. But please, if you are somebody who's addictive personality, don't go to that link. Just stay away from it. It's always in my description boxes because there's a lot of you that ask me about eBay's live shopping page because they don't promote it very well. eBay's not as good at the promotion as some of the other places. But anyways, just stay away from it if that's you. If it is you, please go have fun, go shop on it. Try to stay away from the illegal gambling. Those people suck. Like, report those people and move on to honest sellers. There's a multitude of honest sellers. You don't have to deal with those shady, sketchy people on any of those sites, whichever one you decide to shop on. So with that said, it's a real problem, guys. If you go to Reddit and you type in, or you go to Google and you type in whatnot addiction, and I'll do it right now while I'm on the video with you guys. You can just go to Google and type in whatnot addiction. It's literally like one of the top Google searches. Whatnot is highly addictive and it's draining my bank account. That's like one of the very first things that pops up. Whatnot addictions, the dangers of fast-paced auction sites. Whatnot addiction on TikTok, overspending on sports cards on Whatnot. Confessions of a Whatnot addict. Whatnot live buying and selling addictions leads to $200,000 in debt. That could be a thumbnail or a title that I'm going to use. Whatnot is so addictive, I can't stop myself. Whatnot is my new shopping addiction. I've never been addicted to anything in my life, but Whatnot has finally taken over my life. This is post after post after post after post. It's incredible what happens on these sites, and I've just been watching it since I made that video a couple months ago, and it's scary, guys. It's truly terrifying and scary. Most of it about Whatnot. Most people don't even know eBay has a live shopping site. Again, it's below if you want to check it out over Whatnot. A lot more honest sellers from what I see. But just be careful. I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. If you have a problem, reach out to somebody, get professional help, talk to your friends, your family. Don't be embarrassed, because the only thing embarrassing would be to not do anything about it and to continue down the spiral of doom instead of just getting help, talking to your spouse, your partner, your fiance, your girlfriend, boyfriend, brother, sister, mother, whoever it is, especially if you're in a relationship and you're sharing finances, or you may be commingling finances or trying to help each other. You don't want to be spending money, and that's the reason why, and they're getting mad at you. So I've rambled enough. I appreciate you all watching this video. It means a lot to me. And if you really don't have anyone to talk to, I'm not a professional. I can't give you that kind of professional advice. But if you'd like to email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, you think you're addicted to some of these live shopping sites, feel free to shoot me an email and I'll respond. I'm not going to go back and forth with you again because I'm not a professional, but I will email you resource links that I have, and I'll leave a resource link for addiction hotlines down below that you can check out as well. And yeah, if there's anything else, please, by all means, let me know. Don't forget, I did want to shout out that I have a whole bunch of wholesale inventory. If you did not hear, email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I will send you all of the wholesale inventory list and pictures for each one of the lots if you're interested in any of that. It's Pokemon cards, it's sports cards, it's remotes, it's health and beauty stuff, clothing. I believe there's some hats, shoes. There's a whole bunch of lots. So just email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I'll get you the list along with a link to all the photos and the pricing. And if you're interested in any of that, we need to move it out by the end of the month because I am getting a whole bunch of new inventory in the first week of July. So hopefully you can help me move this inventory to make some room. You can even live sell some of it. It's profitable. It's worth your time. And hopefully I hear from all of you guys. rockstarflipper@gmail.com. And thanks for watching as always. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And before we go, everybody, especially the new people here, are gonna wanna see Wrecking Crew 2.0. So let's bear with me while I play the video. There's the St. Bernard. He is sleepy boy. And, oh, there he is. Hi, Kobe. And here is Milo. Hi, Milo. He's our old English sheepdog. Hi, bud. Milo P. And Kobe, of course, is a 1.5-year-old St. Bernard rescue. Hi, buddy. All right. We will end the video there. Thank you, as always, for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, have a great day.